Good morning, Year 10, and welcome to Thursday morning. Let's start off the morning on a positive note. Right, guys, so things you need to know today. I really want to go through tutor and talk about the timetable and what's expected of you in the week beginning the 15th, but I don't know if Mr. Hume sent the letter out. He's not told staff. There's nothing published on the website, and I don't really want to ask him. So I don't know if you've got the letter yet, so I'm not going to talk about that. Tomorrow, he told us in a meeting on Monday that on Thursday there would be a detailed letter going out to Year 10 and Year 12 parents. So tomorrow's tutor, I'll definitely just go through it to make sure you're all sure, but I have to wait till then. Just so you're up to date, remember, we're not going back until the 15th. The government have changed the rules, so only 25% of you can be at school at any one time, which means you'll all do 1 day a week, and then every 4 weeks, so every month, you'll all do 2 days, but at a different time. So that is what the new timetable will look like. Hopefully you've got a copy by now and you already know and you're already clued up. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. What we'll focus on today then, it's all serious tutors this week, Year 10. What we're going to focus on today is we're going to look at what you'll need to do for the rest of your subjects. You're only in school 1 day a week, and for some of you, you'll think that's enough because now you're in school, you've got some work to do, you see a teacher. 1 day a week is absolutely not enough, and you still need to be working really, really hard to make sure that you have a successful year next year, which is what your whole education from the age of 4 has been building up to your year 11 in this moment. So today I'm just going to give you some tips for working independently, what you need to do to make sure you're successful. And here they are. So remember, these tips, these 5 things will make sure you're thinking about being independent, and there are good 5 sort of mantras to base your independent learning on. So I'm going to go through each one and talk about them. Number 1, no excuses. It's difficult for everyone. People always make excuses. You can't do this because of this. You can't do this because of that. I know it can be really, really challenging, and I know it's more difficult for some people than others, but you've got to accept that it's difficult for everyone. You can't rely on excuses when it comes to this sort of thing. You've just got to give it your best. That's the real thing you need to do. Just give it your best. Don't make excuses. Just say, look, I did everything I possibly could, and this is what I've got, and then you'll be happy no matter what your results will say. Number 2, aim high. What do you want to feel like on results day? I've talked about results day before. I've done a load of them. I know how they feel. I've picked up results myself. How do you want that day to go? Do you want to be one of those people who's really happy talking to your friends and teachers and getting pictures outside of school? Or do you want to be one of those people who comes in, get their envelope and sort of sulks away and doesn't call their mom because they're too scared to, and doesn't know what they're going to do with their life? You don't want that. What will you be like this time next year? This time next year, you'll have almost finished your exams. The last exams are around the 20th of June, so just 2 more weeks of exams to go. What will you be looking forward to starting this time next year? College, sixth form, work, apprenticeship. You need to think of all these things, and you need to keep that in mind when you wake up and you think, oh, I can't be bothered today, I'm a bit sleepy, or I'm just going to do this, or I'm just going to go on TikTok for half an hour. You need to think of that. Aim high. What's your goal? Where do you want to be next year? You don't want to be one of those people who looks back and says, oh, I wish I'd done more work here, or oh, if only I'd done that, then this would be different. There's nothing you can do. It'll be too late. Think about it now. Aim high. Think about what you want out of life. Number 3, we've talked about this loads, and I know loads of Year 10s don't do it because last night I got like 2 emails at 1 a.m. of people giving assessments that were due at 12 p.m. yesterday. What are they doing up at 1 a.m.? Doing an assessment, doing an exam at 1 a.m. It's just a ridiculous way of working when you're 14. If I emailed Mr. Hume with something late at 1 a.m., he would not accept that. So what you need to do, guys, is keep to a routine. You need routines to get things done. Humans need routines because without a routine, you just fall into laziness. That's just the natural way of our species. That's the way it is. You need a routine to get things done. So create one and stick to one. I'm going to show you mine in a minute, and I'm going to show you my to-do list. Number 4, really important. Reward yourself. It's this thing called delayed satisfaction. If you just do what you want all the time, you will lose all the satisfaction from doing that activity. Actually, you'll get bored and you won't enjoy doing that activity a lot if you have to do it all the time. everything becomes like work. But if you put it off and you say, I will do that or when I've completed this, then you'll really enjoy your leisure time, which is what it's all about. So say if you got a PlayStation or an Xbox or whatever, and you don't go on it until you've completed your work. When you're on your PlayStation, you'll feel so much better. If you don't do that, when you're on your PlayStation, you'll be like, I really should start my geography homework, but I just playing this game, and you'll never enjoy your leisure time. So delayed satisfaction, get your jobs done, do your geography lesson, and then reward yourself in the evening by like making sure you really get the most out of your leisure time, and you will enjoy it more. That is the truth. That is what works. And then finally, number 5, use to-do lists. Here's mine for today. Obviously I make this a day before, which was the 3rd, and then tick these things off when you're done. It motivates you, it organizes your life, and it gives you a sense of achievement. So by the end of the day, all of these 6 tasks will be ticked off, and I'll think, right, I've done it. I can go and enjoy myself. I can go and do something with my life now, and I can enjoy my leisure time because I've done all these jobs. So this is what my to-do list is. Going back to 3, keep a routine. This is pretty much the same almost every day. So emails, 8:30 to 9, answer emails that I've got overnight or whatever. Make tutor, 9 to 9:30. I used to call you all 9:30 to 10, but as you're back in school soon, I don't see a lot of point to that, and you can just email me with a problem. So 9 to 9:30 is tutor, and then I have to make video lessons. Those of you who teach French too, who do French, you would have seen them. They take ages to do, so like that's a big chunk of time. It probably won't take me that long. I've probably been a bit generous. Lunch is in between there as well. And then what have I got to do after that? Yeah, upload all the attend assessments and send them to all the right teachers. Upload for Thursday, so all my lessons are up on Frog, and then we've got a department meeting on Microsoft Teams tonight, and that's it. But I will tick all these things off, and at the end of the day, I'll feel great because I'll have that sense of achievement. I've kept to a routine. So, because if I just said I'll do these throughout the day, and then like I'd go for a run, and then I wouldn't get them done. I've got a routine here to keep me really tight, and then no excuses. I know that all teachers have to do this, and it's difficult to organise yourself, but this is the job, so I've got to do it. You're a student, your job is to get good exam results. You just got to suck up and do it, guys. Right then, so that is independent learning tips. If you have any problems, please email me. When you're in, as you're all in on different days, I'm not going to see you all. I'll be on Thursday, when we go back to school. So if you're not in on Thursday, I probably won't see you. So remember, you can still email me, you can still talk to me. Any problems, please email and let me know. Right guys, that's tutor time for today. Have a great Thursday. See some of you next week.